Very few characters in the history of entertainment have been able to make the entire world laugh without saying a single word. Across cultures, languages, and generations, one man's silent expressions, awkward movements, and childlike mischief have united millions in laughter. That man is Mr. Bean, and behind this timeless character stands Rowan Atkinson, a man whose own life story is just as fascinating as the character he created. This is not just the story of a comedy icon. This is the story of intelligence, failure, persistence, creativity, and how a shy, speech-challenged boy became one of the most recognizable faces on Earth. Rowan Sebastian Atkinson was born on January 6, 1955, in Consett, County Durham, England. He grew up on a farm, the youngest of four brothers, in a family far removed from the glamour of television and film. His father was a farmer and company director, and his upbringing was quiet, structured, and traditional. From a young age, Rowan was noticeably different. He was shy, socially awkward, and struggled with a stammer that made speaking difficult. Conversations did not come easily to him, and public speaking was something he avoided whenever possible. Yet beneath that quiet exterior was a sharp, analytical mind. Rowan was exceptionally intelligent, particularly in mathematics and science. His academic brilliance led him to study electrical engineering, first at Newcastle University and later at the Queen's College, Oxford. At Oxford, he pursued a master's degree in engineering, a path that suggested a future in laboratories and technical design, not comedy stages and television screens. But something unexpected happened at university. Rowan discovered performance. While still deeply introverted, he found freedom in comedy, especially physical comedy. He joined the Oxford University Dramatic Society and began performing sketches, experimenting with exaggerated facial expressions, odd movements, and absurd situations. Unlike traditional comedians, Rowan didn't rely heavily on dialogue. His humor came from observation, timing, and physical exaggeration, comedy that felt universal. At Oxford, Rowan met Richard Curtis, a fellow student who would later become one of Britain's most successful writers. This partnership would change everything. Together, they began writing sketches, slowly developing a style that blended intelligence with silliness. Rowan realized something powerful. While words failed him in real life, physical expression gave him complete control. After graduating, Rowan took a leap of faith. He abandoned a safe engineering career and pursued comedy full-time. The early years were difficult. Rejection was common. Success was slow. But his talent was undeniable. His breakthrough came in 1979 when he appeared in Not the 9 O'Clock News, a satirical comedy show that showcased his versatility and sharp comedic instincts. The show was a massive hit in the UK and turned Rowan Atkinson into a household name. Despite this success, Rowan felt creatively unfulfilled. He wanted to create something timeless, a character who could exist beyond political satire and spoken jokes. Inspired by silent film legends like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton, Rowan began developing a character built almost entirely on physical comedy, a man who behaved like a child trapped in an adult body, a character who misunderstood the world but believed himself to be incredibly clever. That character became Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean made his first television appearance in 1990. From the moment audiences saw him, something clicked. Mr. Bean barely spoke. He didn't need to. His facial expressions told entire stories. His actions, often selfish, mischievous, and absurd, reflected human behavior in its most exaggerated form. He wasn't evil. He wasn't kind. He was simply human. The brilliance of Mr. Bean was its simplicity. The comedy required no translation. A child in Asia, a family in Africa, or an adult in Europe could all laugh at the same joke. The show became a global phenomenon, broadcast in 190 countries. Mr. Bean became one of the most recognizable fictional characters in history. What many people don't realize is how carefully constructed Mr. Bean was. Rowan Atkinson, the engineer, designed every movement with precision. Every pause, every glance, every reaction was calculated. His stammer, once a weakness, indirectly shaped the character. Mr. Bean's silence was not an accident, it was a strength. As Mr. Bean's popularity exploded, Rowan remained cautious. He limited the number of episodes, believing the character should never become repetitive. This decision preserved the quality and legacy of the show. Instead of overexposure, Mr. Bean remained special. Rowan expanded the character into films, including Bean and Mr. Bean's Holiday, both of which became international box office successes. He also brought the character to animation, voicing Mr. Bean in an animated series that introduced the character to a new generation of children. But Rowan Atkinson was more than Mr. Bean. Alongside the silent comedy, he showcased his verbal brilliance in Blackadder, a historical sitcom that demonstrated his intelligence, timing, and mastery of language. The contrast was striking. The same man who played the nearly silent Mr. Bean delivered some of the sharpest dialogue in British television history. Rowan also starred in films like Johnny English, parodying the spy genre, and proving once again that his strength lay in blending physical comedy with satire. These films became hugely popular, especially among international audiences. Despite his success, Rowan remained intensely private. Fame did not change his personality. He avoided celebrity culture and focused on his craft. Off-screen, he remained deeply intellectual, with a strong interest in politics, free speech, and automotive engineering. He became known for his love of cars, owning and racing some of the world's most expensive vehicles. Rowan's life was not without challenges. He continued to deal with his stammer, particularly in stressful situations. He also faced personal struggles, including relationship changes and media scrutiny. Yet through it all, he remained grounded, focused on work rather than fame. As the years passed, Rowan made a bold decision. He announced that he was stepping away from Mr. Bean in live-action form, believing the character belonged to a younger man. It was a rare moment of artistic honesty, choosing dignity over endless repetition. Few entertainers walk away at the right time. Rowan did. Today, Mr. Bean remains immortal. Decades after his creation, the character continues to attract billions of views online. Clips are shared daily across social media platforms. Children who were not even born during the original series laugh just as hard as those who watched it on television years ago. Rowan Atkinson's legacy is extraordinary. He proved that intelligence and comedy are not opposites, that silence can be louder than words, that global impact does not require global language. From a shy boy on a farm to a world-famous icon, his journey is a testament to creativity, patience, and self-belief. Mr. Bean is more than comedy. He is proof that humor is universal, and that sometimes the quietest voices leave the loudest echoes.
And stories like this, the real stories behind the characters we love, are what we explore here. Welcome to Explainary, the channel where we create deep, engaging documentary-style videos about legendary personalities, iconic characters, history, brands, and the stories that shape our world. If you enjoy meaningful storytelling and want to understand the people behind the fame, subscribe to Explainary, because we don't just entertain, we explain.